Hello, everyone. Hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. So, happy Sunday. Today is Sunday, and today I'm here as always to play Blitz with students from the Russian chess school. Let me see. My stream is working or not working? It should be working. Okay, it's working. Nice. So, okay, today I accept challenges from school, from the students of the Russian chess school. Okay, and I already have the first challenge, so I'm ready to accept it. And let's go. Good luck. Thank you, and good luck. Okay, right. So let's go. All right. So today I play with students. If you want to play a game, you need to be yes, you need to first join our school and send me a challenge. Hello, Alexandra. Hello. After B4, how are you? And if you are already a student and if you are watching this stream right now, and if you want to play a game, what you need to do, you need to go to our school, and there you will find the latest post. It's called Live Blitz with Coach Alexandra today. Wait, just a second to just check. Okay, yeah, perfect. All right. And in this post, you need to share your chess.com username and click on one of the links to send me a challenge. Right? And then we will play a game. I already play one game. I have 2 challenges waiting for me, 2 students waiting for me. So all right. G3. Okay. So, sorry. Okay, let's develop pieces. Bishop f4. I'm not sure. Can I play this move immediately, or it's better to play here? Vanda, hello. How are you? Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you. So, okay, my move. To play this move or not to play? What I don't like about this position is that, you know, I still have king in the center of the board, I have no castle, and I'm a bit, you know, slow with my development. And by playing this move, I'm wasting some time, but at the same time, it looks like I'm winning the piece. Yes or no? Oh, here. Okay, let's check. Hello, welcome to our chat. I would have forked without thinking. I'm great, hope you're doing well too. I'll be in the queue for a game. Okay. Hello. Okay. Oh, Wanda, you are also streaming? Okay. I just have 2 more challenges waiting for me. 2 more students waiting. So you played this move, knight d5. Okay. So takes here. I'll go here. Yeah. By the way, yeah, I just noticed that I cannot take this way. I just realized that I cannot take this way, right? Because my queen will be hanging. Hello, Alexandra. Hello. His king is very safe. Yes, it's true. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. You can find link in our school or this. Risky. I don't like this risk, but okay, let's see. Let's check. If it was a good idea to try to win this bishop. Good morning, Coach Alexandra. Good morning. Good morning to you. It's already evening here. Okay. 95. Okay, great. This is hanging. Pink is so bad. Unpleasant. Unpleasant. Risky plan. I'm at 458 elo now, low. Now it's okay. Hope to learn even just a little from your life. I hope that it will be at least a little bit useful. Dirki, hello. Highly qualified coach, Alexandra. Yeah. Yeah. How's your weekend? Hello. Curious what you didn't like about bishop e7 blocking the check. Rook f e1 or rook a e1? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Also, yeah, probably one of his rooks to go to e1 and then also same knight f5. Hello. Wait, you sacrifice one more piece. Oof. Let's check if I regret about it. You know, if I regret about it. Accepting these 2 sacrifices. So bishop takes. Okay. Right. What are we going to do next? Let's go here. going to be a problem for me to develop this knight because of this pawn. We will check when we finish the game. We will quickly check if it was better to play bishop e7 instead of king d8. I'm not happy about king d8 move, but yeah, I was a little bit scared of rook f2 e1, for example, knight f5. Rook f2 e1, okay. So protect it. How to develop this knight? Time is running. Nero plays again. Hello. How are you? It is. So I'm looking for a way to develop it. Queen takes. Still not a very happy knight. b5 hanging, b5 was hanging. Yeah, I knew that. No, this is probably too much. This is too much. No, it's not. Well, okay, let's finish the game first. Maybe I'm wrong, but normally it's not working like this. You cannot keep on, you know, sacrificing pieces. You just don't have resources to win. But okay, you actually still have queens. That's why I still need to be careful. But queen and rook, bishop. Hello, Charlie. He may win on time. Yes, there is still chance. There is a chance to, you know, to win on time, or win on time, or to there is still a chance that I blunder something. Okay. I have so many pieces. Oh, extra move. Not extra move, intermediate move. First with check. So, but I was ready to sacrifice that piece. Yeah, well, yeah, the game cannot go on because you don't have pieces to attack. So thank you for the game. And so what happened in our game? bishop f4. Bishop f4. Possible, but very risky. Thank you for the game. Thank you. But very risky for white. E5 is the best move according to the engine. D6 also possible. By the way, yes, I was also thinking about D6. Slightly safer, right? Because then I want to push E5. But I decided to check and play E5 immediately. So E5, I'm attacking two pieces at the same time. Only later I realized that I cannot actually take this one, but I can take this one. So I was calculating a little bit, you know, sacrifice on B5, and it was possible. Knight C takes B5 or knight D takes B5. You know, you sacrifice one of your knights for 2 pawns and you move your bishop. Maybe you can even okay, for example, if you sacrifice like this, I have to take, you take. I cannot move here. You probably can move to C5, but then you maybe can play just bishop E3. I'm piece up. Oh, yeah, right. Piece for 2 pawns, but I have no castle, king in the center of the board. I still need to develop this bishop. I need to protect my queen somehow. Queen C6 or queen C8. Let's put it here. Black is probably better, but I still need to solve a couple of problems. And if I manage to castle, then I'll be fine, I believe. Also, it was possible, computer is suggesting to play rook e1, the strongest move here. So I cannot take this knight. I only can take the bishop. And then you can push e5. Knight cannot, no, knight can actually move to d5. Knight can move to d5. Knight cannot move here. So only back or to d5. If I go to d5, so you probably can go here. And this is unpleasant, yes, and this is unpleasant. If I make some inaccuracy like this, then knight d6, and this is really bad for me because bishop cannot take. I'm losing my queen. If I don't take and if I move my king, then it's just super unpleasant for me. So yeah, so black also needs to be careful. Okay, you played knight d5. Not the best continuation for you. Bishop takes, pawn takes, e takes f4. And you give check with the queen. I think that it was better to give check with the rook, because I think that if bishop e7, then there is a knight f5 move, and I'm losing right now. So definitely I will need to move here, and then maybe you can find a slightly better place square for your queen, like this, for example. But you give check with your queen. King goes here. Okay, we wanted to check bishop e7. Yeah, I didn't want to play bishop e7. Oh. Ooh. I even didn't think about it. Like, I was afraid of rook f to e1 or rook a to e1, but the strongest is actually d6. Immediately attacking 2 pieces, so the only move is to take, and then knight f5. Again, attacking queen, attacking bishop. I need to go, I cannot go to e6 because of knight takes g7. So I need to go somewhere here. And then, well, the strongest is knight takes e7, but I need to be careful because knight takes g7 can be played. Knight takes e7 is the strongest. Queen f3, attacking rook, threatening rook f to e1. This is really very dangerous. How good that I didn't play this move. I played here, knight f5, g6. Then you sacrifice one more piece, and then I just put my bishop here. And you don't have resources right now. You still have quite a lot of pieces, but you don't have minor pieces. Yes, only one bishop. Okay, and well, rook e7. No, this is too much. This is too much. Even bishop takes was possible, I think. And after d6, I'll take. So thank you. Okay, I'm going to accept my next challenge. Thanks and good luck. And again, I play with black pieces. I hate it. Don't give away all your pieces. I wrote that down. Yes. Yes, this is a very good, you know, this is something, yeah, to keep in mind. You need pieces. Hello, Kenny. Guys, just a second. Just a second. Sorry. So, okay. I hate the lapping. I feel very uncomfortable when I play. I played d5 just a couple of times. Also feel not very confident when I play it. I don't remember the right move order. Let's try this. Let's try. I think that it's not quite right, actually. I think knight f6 or knight c6 needs to be played first. I was annoyed by the lapping tools and I started playing d5 and it's okay. I started playing e6 in order not to play against the lapping. Queen takes d4. Okay. Knight takes. Hello, welcome to our chat. Where is Dina? Dina is not here. I stream instead of Dina today. Okay, I need to develop, right? Today I play, my name is Alexandra, by the way, if you see me for the first time on this channel, I'm Alexandra. I'm a coach in the Russian chess school of woman grandmaster Dina Belinka, and today I play Blitz with students from our school. So hello, Alexandra. Hello, ham dog. Guys, I will try to accept all challenges. Yeah, games are not very fast. It takes some time, so please be patient. Tell us about this chess school, please. Okay, just a second. This is chess school and community. And by the way, you can join it and you will have 7-day trial. So you will be able to, to explore everything, to participate in all our events we have. blitz sessions, we have group classes, we have private coaching calls once per month, and many other activities. So and a very friendly community. Very nice, well-structured material, structured, according to different levels from 0 till 2000, let's say. Chess.com rating. Well, it seems like this is not an option anymore. But okay, I'm happy with this move. Such a peaceful game. Yeah, not much actions. I think that as black, I should be happy with my position, because why I don't like a lapping is because I always have some problems. My opponent playing with white, usually attacking me. But when we exchange queens, I think that it's not that risky for me. However, well, probably white still has some advantage because white has more space, white has more active pieces. My plan right now is to castle, and yeah, and then we will see. So seems like I can castle already, can I? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. And then I will try to solve my other problems. My problem with space. Beat passive pieces. A5, okay. A5. Right. Bishop d2, okay. Pair of bishops advantage. C4, okay. Looks like not that bad square for my knight. Why do you look so different on stream? Because I'm not Dina. I'm Alexandra. Takes. Is there a way to gain an advantage as black in general, since it's much easier to win with white? It's much easier to win with white? No, it's not much easier to win with white. I don't think so. Is there a way to gain an advantage? No, come on. Yes, white has some advantage because white starts first, but I don't think that such a big advantage. Okay, let me calculate a little bit this line. So if I go here, 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 and I also can go probably here, and then if you go here, oh, okay, if I go here, so I have this move, and I also have like this move, but then if I go here, you will go here, and then take. It's also pleasant for me actually, but I cannot understand which move is better. So here, also I can just take maybe. When there are two good options, sometimes it's difficult to decide which one is better. Which one is better? Okay, let's go here. Because I was thinking about knight d7 attacking this rook. I'm also attacking this pawn on a5. I don't know if rook goes here or here. It's not very good. These are not very good squares for this rook. Now when I go rook after d8, I'm attacking the knight. Oh, wait, you decide to sacrifice. I was thinking about knight c2 actually, attacking my bishop. But you sacrifice. Takes. Bishop still hanging. Time is also running. Oi, this is not hanging. I almost blundered my piece. Oh! That was scary. I thought, what is happening? Chess.com scares me sometimes. Ten seconds. hello, thank you for the beats. Check. With the bishop. Thank you for the game. Okay, I was lucky in the game in the end of this game. So seems like, well, I'm not sure about this. The opening stage. I rarely play d5. Why I started to play d5? In order to avoid the line connected with knight f6. So at some point I started playing d5. I tried a couple of times, but I think that it's even more risky. So, okay, let's see what happened. Bishop f5, you go here. I decided to take on b1 immediately, although seems like this is not the best idea. So I take. I just remember that there is an idea. Computer is saying that this is a bad idea. Maybe this is not the right moment. I could just remember that it's possible to take at some point and then to take this pawn. And if pawn takes pawn, then there will be no knight c3 attacking my queen. So that's why the idea of bishop f5 is to exchange it for this knight on b1 and then take on d4 and try to keep maybe my queen in the center of the board. Also I know that they play bishop f5 or bishop g4, I think, in most cases. Okay, I decided to try this. Okay, to take immediately seems like not a good option. +1 for white already. Hello, Pizza Racer. Rook takes. Now I take on d4 immediately. I think that before making all these moves, it was better for me to at least develop a couple of knights. So queen takes. Queen takes. Queen takes. I thought, okay, seems like maybe if we exchange queens, maybe I will, you know, what I need to do right now is just to develop my pieces. I feel that, yes, you have a space advantage, you are ahead in development, but at the same time, at this moment, I don't see real problems for black. Pawn Match Destroyer, hello, good morning to you, and thanks for the beats. I play a6 in order not to allow white knight to go to b5 and bishop go to b5. So bishop f4 looks normal, knight f6, bishop d3, knight b to d7. At this moment threatening e5, but after castle I think that e5 is dangerous because rook f2 e1 will be played, or this rook will go to e1. So just play e6, you go here, bishop e7, you go here, and I castle finally. So seems like your moves with your pawns were not quite right. Now when I solved all my problems, now my task is to improve my pieces and also fight for some space, for some center. By pushing pawns, yeah, you need to push pawns. You have pawn majority on the queen side. And I think that, if I'm not mistaken, Sergei Tivikov, grandmaster, Russian grandmaster, but he's from Netherlands, represents this country. He has a book. It's called, I don't remember how it's called, 3 volumes. And the first volume is on pawn structures. And I think that he gives a lot of examples from his own games, where when he plays with white, he plays a Lapin, and when he then, you know, wins, he shows how he wins with this, you know, 3 pawns against 2 on the queen side. Well, okay, you started with a4 pawn. The problem was I realized too late that it wasn't really going to be making b7 a backwards pawn if I went a6. And maybe the idea with this push is not too bad. a5, a4 I think not too bad, a5 not so sure. But definitely c4 I think was not quite right, because I can easily go to b4, right? Attacking your bishop, and when you took my knight on b4, so then your position, yeah, got worse immediately, because now I have an active bishop, and my rooks, one of my rooks goes immediately to the d file, attacking these two pieces. Your pawns are not connected. This suddenly became a weak pawn. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so definitely c4 was not a very good idea, and bishop takes before it's just a mistake. Bishop is hanging, so maybe bishop e2 or bishop f1, maybe even bishop f1, and who knows, maybe then you will play g3, bishop g2. So now, but I still, yeah, have some nice position, more or less a nice normal position. Rook f to d8, for example, attacking here. But here you can probably go maybe bishop f3, bishop c3. Computer doesn't really like it. I go here. Yeah, somehow you rook d8 was nice. Somehow you make your pawn structure on the queen side a bad pawn structure, right? So pawns need to be connected. This is a weakness right now. This is overextended pawn. You wanted your goal was to make my b7 pawn a backward pawn, but you created an overextended pawn. And then when you pushed c4, you gave me a quite nice square b4, and then one of my rooks goes immediately to d8. So okay, you decided to take rook e5, rook protecting pawn this way. And here I was thinking, I spent some time thinking, because I was thinking about knight d7 first of all, just attacking your rook, and then rook f to d8. I made this choice, which seems like the best choice. And I was expecting knight c2 actually from you, because knight c2 attacking the bishop on b4. Yours is also, I mean, mine is hanging, yours is hanging. If I take, you take. And here I was planning to play, I don't know what I was planning to play. Maybe bishop d6. I'm not sure if I want to exchange, because I lose a little time here. You didn't see that counterattack. Yeah, this was possible. This was possible. Yeah, I don't know. Hello, I'm fine, thank you. How are you? But yeah, you sacrificed a piece and then and then it's lost. Right. Thank you for the game. Thank you. Okay, let me accept my next challenge. And okay, so one by one. Good luck. I will also read chat, what I missed. If I look at my games, I win many more as white. If I look at my FIDE games, etc. Okay. Well, probably I will also have same performance, better with white than with black. But it doesn't mean that, you know, with white you only win, with black you only lose. By the way, 2 years ago I participated in a tournament in Spain. It was already almost 2 years ago, and 10 rounds I played. I won 5 games with white pieces, I think. No, I remember that I made one draw. I made one draw in the first round, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, one draw in the first round, and then I was winning all my games with white pieces, and I was losing all my games with black pieces. And after round 9, we had in total, there were 10 rounds. After round 9, I win a nice game. I have a very nice performance. I'm gaining 60 rating points or something like this. And it's possible to take a buy in the last round. In any round, probably. Yes. And I decided to take a buy because I knew that high chances that I will play with black pieces in the last round. And I thought, well, I won in the round number 9, so definitely I will play with someone strong, high rated in round 10. The last round I will play with black pieces. I decided to take a buy and finish on a positive note. And yeah, and I win round 9 because you need to actually to take this buy before the beginning of round 9. I take this buy, I win the last game, and I finish the tournament. So yeah, I lost all games with black pieces, but still, it doesn't mean that it's always like this. Chicken. No, okay, yeah, some people were probably, had the same opinion. Like, oh, you're winning, why you don't play the last round? But high chance, that I will play against someone much stronger in the last round and I lose. And after 9 rounds I gain 60 rating points, and then after losing I can gain only maybe 40. There is a difference. Luigi, hello, how are you? Just in time to hear that story. But I'm sure that I told this story many times. I was actually streaming. I didn't stream, I didn't have... Oh, probably... No, I was streaming actually this tournament. That tournament 2 years ago on my channel. So... Maybe a more solid black opening would be nice. I fell into more traps playing e4, e5 as black. I've sent them to this course. Can you teach me Russian too? Russian language is not included. Many beginners think there is a secure way to win, especially at the start of the game. B6, okay. But no, you need to play the long game and not... Oh my god, I blundered. I make a move, I read chat, I hear you making a move, and I realize, even without looking at the position, that I think that I blundered something. Yes. I think that last week or 2 weeks ago, we played against each other, and I think that I blundered to you, if I'm not mistaken. Same way. You need to play the long game and not make mistakes. That's how to win as your rating goes up to 12, 1400 and more. I remember, maybe it depends on your opening, on your on what you play with black pieces, because I remember, for example, I knew one girl from my country, and she loved to play with black pieces. She played Karakan, and she felt so, so confident playing this opening. She knew it well, and she's like, I want to play with black pieces. Give me black pieces. I want to play my Karakan with black. You didn't need the rook anyway, it's fine. Well, we'll see. It's true also for me. Oftentimes, mindset is to win a white, survive and black. Bishop f8. Bishop f8. Okay, now my task is not to blunder something else. Привет, hello. Oh, by the way, I didn't notice, Pawn Match Destroyer, you gave some bits, you say good morning, but you say I'm free. You passed your final exam if you're still here, Pawn Match Destroyer. How was your last exam? I grew up in open tournament circuit where you had to win with both colors to win prizes. Yeah, if you want to grow, if you want to have results, you need to win with all colors, with both colors. f5, good move. Especially taking into account that I am an exchange down. However, I have an idea. I have one idea. I have two ideas again. Okay, let's try this one. I don't want to take en passant because if I take it, queen will take. And you will have a lot of pieces protecting your king. It's not in my favor to exchange queens. What? No way, let's play till the end. And my plan is to go here. Let's see. Another plan was to play this move. But I still can play this move. So this move is not running away. Instead, I have this thread. Okay, nice. You found a way actually to protect. Okay. Let's attack from this side. I'm not really attacking, but at least I put some pressure. When Alexandra blunders, she takes it out on the plant. That's why the plant looks so sad. It's a happy plant. Why do you think that it's sad? It's happy. I don't have resources to attack. My bishop, my dark squared bishop is passive. How to make it active? I need to make it active. Hopefully. Oh, well, this doesn't look too good. However, who knows? Like, this move can be played maybe. Okay, I'm thinking about this. But if I go here, I can play here. So that means that I will need to move back. If I go here, then black can go here. And what will I do? And then I can go here. Takes. Maybe it's actually not bad. Let's see. They just want to play Fisher random now. They're just setting up the board. Yeah. The problem I cannot just take, because takes, taking there. And my knight is already hanging. This is a problem. So, okay, what to do? Give me a second. I see one very nice move. Check. Intermediate move, knight c7. Giving check. Attacking the rook. Power of bishops. Then just take. Okay, I'm fine. I'm still looking for probably for some tactic, but I already have a huge advantage. I can just probably relax. Let's give out my check. Thank you for the game. So nice. Not nice that I blundered in exchange. Well, yeah, not very nice that I didn't. I like, yeah, I saw that you played b6, but I thought that, okay, why do you play b6? Maybe you want to play c5 on the next move to trying to put pressure on my pawn structure, but I didn't see bishop a6 at all. I make a mistake, h4, bishop a6, and I lose an exchange. Okay. By the way, I think that there was it was not quite right to exchange here. I think it's better to play c5 immediately. Again, putting pressure on my pawn on d4, because I think that my only chance right now is to try to attack you on the king side. And if you break through, if you counter attack in the center, it will be really very difficult for me to continue my attack. Plus, I don't have an exchange. You were reading chat when b6 was played. Yes, well, but it's not an excuse. So c5, put pressure on my pawn on d4, then my pawn on e5 will be weak. Because, yeah, as I told, I will be attacking. This is my only chance, I think, in the game, to try to attack your king. So, you take on c3, I take back. Now I have more, you know, stronger pawn chain. So I can focus on the attack on the king side. Even if you play c5, we will take, and I will still be fine, more or less. And yeah, okay. So you play c5, I play h5, takes, you go here, you're trying now to protect your king, here, I go here, f5. f5, at first I thought that this is a good move, but apparently this is not a very good move. If I make a mistake like e takes f6, then queen takes f6, and again, my attack, you know, on the king side is not that strong as 2 moves ago. Queen h4 didn't do anything. g4 looked great. g4 instead of queen h4 right now. Let's see what computer is thinking. Computer is saying h takes g6. H takes g6 is the best move. Ah, okay. Or you mean queen takes, and now g4 instead of queen h4. Take g6, bishop b3, and g4. I'm waiting for computer's evaluation. Bishop b3, yeah, I was also thinking about bishop b3. Computer is sleeping. Bishop b3, yes, it's the best move. a4, quiet a4 for future bishop a3 probably. Rook b1. How is it possible in a position like this when you have some attacking chances just to play rook b1? It's computer's move. Slow bishop b2 or bishop b4. I can understand bishop b4, but I cannot understand bishop e2 or rook b1. I won a blitz with 1.7 seconds left. Yeah. Okay, I played queen h4, creating a threat. Yeah, this move is not good. Computer doesn't like it. Knight f8. In fact, I think I didn't see knight f8. For some reason I didn't see knight f8. Knight f8, you protect h7 so easily. Bishop b3 attacking e6 or putting pressure on e6 pawn. Now you play rook a7, and oh wow, computer is saying that it was, oh, I see, it was already possible to take knight takes e6. I think that for the same reason, but at this moment I didn't see this tactic, you know, like takes, if queen takes, then knight, not even knight c7, but knight g5 wins. Knight g5 and g takes h4. And I'm an exchange down, but computer is saying that I'm plus 1.20. But on the other hand, why not? Why not? I have strong pawns in the center of the board, right? If I push maybe f4, start pushing these pawns, yeah, I have probably some advantage. I was thinking that knight takes e6, queen takes, and check. And if king moves, if king moves, now it's my turn to play, but I cannot take two pieces at the same time. So I need to take the queen, and I'm losing my knight on c7. No, guys, this is not working. So I played a4, bishop goes h8, bishop a3. Now you go this move, and now knight takes e6 takes. Takes knight c7 here takes. Yeah, and this is already winning. Thank you for the game. This was interesting. Interesting game with interesting ideas. Thank you. I'm ready to accept my next challenge, guys. Thank you very much for waiting. And okay, let me refresh because some challenges disappear sometimes. Ooh. Okay. Next, thanks and good luck. Center pawns are unstoppable. Right. It's a previous game. I never remember which pawn to move. This one or this one? Let's push this one. Okay, chat, I would like to remind that today I play with the students from the Russian chess school. I play Blitz. If you're watching this stream, if you are a student and if you want to play a game, if you are already a student, please go to our school. There is the latest post, live Blitz with Coach Alexandra, and there you need to share your chess.com username and send me a challenge. If you are not yet a student of the school, then it's high time to join. There is a 7-day trial and you can join, you can explore it, you can study material, participate in all our events and play Blitz with me right now. Hello, Alexander. Have you already played against... No, I never played against him. Never. I never met him. I never... No, never met, never played. I actually, to be honest, I discovered him not so long time ago, probably when I joined school. And when I joined this school in May of this year, Dina went to Paris to organize her camp for students, and also I think that at the same time she played a match with him, so that, you know, this is how I discovered his channel. Maybe because he's a French content creator. Sorry. Mm-hmm. I'm not so happy with my pieces. I'm not so happy with my queen somehow on c7. Yeah, I really don't like my pieces. Okay, let's move here. Where to play? Pawn takes. Oh, by the way, pawn can take. So if knight takes it, I'm losing here. So that seems like I only can take with a pawn. Take with a rook on d5 was also possible, but not very safe. I don't like this position. Don't really like this position. Cannot find a way how to improve it. And not because I have an isolated pawn. I feel fine about this isolated pawn, but my pieces are somehow passive. Probably the idea with rook c8, rook d8 was not very good. Okay, I need to make some moves. Let's go here. Oh, by the way, I just noticed something. I noticed something. How good that I noticed it. Okay, probably I will take. I just now noticed after a6 move that knight f5 was possible for white. And it looked unpleasant for me. Knight f5 attacking my bishop. Bishop is not protected at all. I cannot even move it because my knight will be hanging on f6. So yeah, knight f5 was a strong move. Mhm. Hello, sweet cheese. White is calculating something, or White has some plan? I wonder. Yeah, pawn on a3 was hanging. It's very funny, you know, when people first time in chat, chatting for the very first time. But the feelings that you are not the first time on this channel. This net can be annoying, right? I'm not sure if it is a good idea. Hello, Gunay. Hello. How are you? Still don't like it. Still don't like my position. Maybe I can go here. I'm fine, thank you. "15 seconds on my clock. Time is running." 'Okay, this game will soon come to an end. We are finishing this game. Guys, those who sent challenges earlier, just want to let you know that Sorry, just a second. I have 10 seconds. Oh, I need to make some loot. I just want to let you know that your challenges they can disappear and you need to try to send them again. If you still want to play. Bishops, these bishops are dangerous. Hello, welcome to our chat. Dangerous bishops. I improved my knight a bit. Oh my god. I'm in time trouble. I'm in a serious time trouble. I managed to win the previous game with 2 bishops, pair of bishops advantage. Now I'm fighting against these 2 bishops. Okay, I'm gonna exchange up. Let's get rid of one of them. Double bishops, double trouble, right? Can I take here? Yes, I guess. Oh, I better move back. Oh, this I didn't see. Oh, I saw this move. Thank you very much for the beat. Thank you. And hello, welcome to our chat. I was lucky to win this game. Thank you, GG. Okay, super quickly, let's see what happened in this game. I'm not happy with my opening. However, computer is saying that I'm better. But somehow I'm not happy with my queen on c7. Computer is still saying that I'm better. Okay, now you have advantage. Queen b8 was passive. I don't know. On the other hand, well, maybe for black it's relatively good because I managed to push my central pawns. So yeah, I'm also fighting for some space. So maybe yeah, for black it's not bad. For white it's also not bad at all. And now you created this pressure with your queen and bishop on my knight. At some point I was thinking to play knight e8, or at some moments of the game I was thinking about this move, but I didn't want to move my knight back. It seemed to me so passive. So yeah, a6 was a bad idea. Okay, yes, it's clear. a6 was a super bad move because of knight f5. I didn't see knight f5 again, and only when I played a6 and when you played bishop f3, then I realized that there was knight f5 move, very strong. You are attacking the bishop. Actually, bishop is protected. I saw that it was hanging. But still, you want to take it, knight takes, then you take on f6. And how to protect? No idea. Queen c7 probably. But this is not nice to have such knight on your side of the board. You played bishop f3 and you gave me a chance to resolve the problem of this knight. I decided to take, play here. Okay, this I also don't really like, to be honest, because if you look at the position, white has no problems. White has good pawn structure, pair of bishops advantage, active bishops. I have passive pieces, slightly worse pawn structure, isolated pawn. So yeah, here, trying to improve. Takes. Here I go here. Knight b1. I decide to take to get rid of this knight. Queen takes, and now I go here, and finally there is no double pressure, you know, pressure with two pieces on this diagonal. So I play knight d7, go here, knight c5. Yes. Maneuvering. And then white makes a mistake. Okay, so I was lucky because you made a mistake. You were first to make that mistake. But you played a very good game. Okay, now it's easy. Now it's just winning an exchange up. Thank you. You played a very good game. Thank you. I'm going to accept my next challenge. And Hamdog, I know that you're waiting probably for 1 week already. We couldn't play last week. So thanks and good luck. I hope that you are here. You have some... very low. Okay, no, you are here. Good luck. So let's go. Let's go. Okay, let's go here. Chat, just a reminder that this is a Blitz session for students. Only for students from school. Okay, so I'm accepting challenges only from the students. But if you want, you can become our student by following this link and joining our school. Okay, let's push. Okay, white is thinking. White is taken on d5. Vanda, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. You finished streaming already. Thank you. Hello, Charlie. Hello. Welcome to our long castle. Okay, well, let's see. I think that this is a risky plan to castle this way because, well, it feels like I already have some activity on the queen side. Oh, you have to go already. Need to do some sport. Okay. Sorry, we couldn't play this time. We will definitely play next time. Enjoy the rest of this Sunday. And thanks for the raid. Have some interesting, great time. Thank you. You had some nice games. Okay, great. So, knight e4. Knight e4. Okay, let's take this knight on e4 probably. Pawn takes. Okay. Bishop is actually protected here. Okay. So this game goes on, but I still believe that it was a little bit risky to, or maybe very risky to castle this way because I already have some activity on the queen side and my chances for attack are higher than yours on the king side. But we'll see. Let's see. Bishop takes. Yeah. I can do it. No 10-minute games. Mm-hmm. Two minutes on your clock. B3. That looks like a target for me. E3, okay. Possible. Too much pressure on my pawn. However, rook d8 is possible. Maybe it was better instead of playing a5 to castle and then after e3 to play rook d8. Now I don't have such an option. Okay, now wait a second. So if I push, takes, I take, you take. I go here. Well, I think that maybe it's safer for me just to take on e3, but I just want to check what happens if I play a4 immediately, attacking your pawn on b3. Bishop c4. Yuhan, hello. White is thinking. I'm good, thank you. And how are you? Had a very busy month, busy training new soldiers, and heard our contract is done. So returning back home end of the month, need to learn how to be human again. So are you happy about it? To be that the contract is done and you'll be back home? A little happy and a little sad. Thank you for the game. So Queen d2 with an idea to make a long castle is not quite a good idea, I think. You need to make a short castle. e3, bishop e2, short castle, maybe d4, push d4, but you spend tempo on this queen d2 move, and then you take and you make a long castle and you get under attack immediately. My group class number 1. If you go to our classroom, group classes, you will find a recording of my group class, my very first lesson. And I was talking about castle as a target, you know, castling as a target. When you make a castle and you get under attack. So it was a bad idea to castle this way. I thought I castled wrong side, definitely. The UN lost a lot of funding, so it came a bit unexpected, but it's probably time to go back home. Yeah, maybe it's time to go back home. After long castle, is there a way white could gain advantage of late black castling using center? But I'm ready to castle any moment. I'm ready to castle any moment. I don't have problem using center. By trying to open center, I think white will only make this situation worse for himself, because his king will be under attack, right? Exposed. So well, as I mentioned during the game, you know, I already have pawns, you know, I already have some activity on the queen side, and you still need to make a lot of actions to, you know, reach my king. So, and I will keep it probably for now in the center, you know. I'm not in a rush to castle. I don't want to lose time right now, because this is my target right now. Your king on the queen side. So first I kind of close the center, and then I just start attacking your weaknesses. I was gonna try use rook on h file, but no time at all. Exactly. You didn't even push any pawn, because pawn on a2 is hanging. By the way, a5 maybe. No, a5 computer is saying that this is the best move. a5 immediately, e3, a4 immediately. I was, well, like maybe expecting you to take here, but I think that I just take here, threatening to take on b2 with new queen. So you don't really have time to play d5 because of computer is actually saying that rook takes it, a2 is stronger. And what if you just go, let's say here, just c4. Well, computer is saying that I can even sacrifice a piece, but continue. What is the point of c4 push, by the way? Ah, okay, c4 is not possible. Possible, but not very good for white, because if white takes, then... Oh! Okay, I was thinking about... I was thinking about this, but the point of c4 move is because I'm opening this diagonal for my queen and checkmate in a couple of moves. Wolf Andrew, hello, how are you? So, your main mistake is that you chose the wrong side to make a castle, right? In this type of position, it's not a very good idea to castle this way. Immediately you got under attack. Now I castle, now I'm safe. I have no problems. Yeah. Thank you for the game. I'm ready to accept my next challenge. Thank you and good luck. Uh-oh. Maybe we can try again? I sent you rematch. Okay. Good luck. Ой. Ага. Queen f6. The game goes on, but what I want to say is that in general, it's not very good to exchange your two pieces, two minor pieces for a rook, even for a rook and a pawn. It's not a good exchange. So it's about value of pieces, right? 3 plus 3, 6, and rook is 5. Even if there is one more pawn, rook and pawn, 6, 6, but still, two minor pieces are stronger. Usually. In the beginning of the game, especially. It just looks like a blunder. You lose your pawn. Takes. Maybe let's take with the queen. So, two minor pieces. So in total I have 4 very active minor pieces. You have 2 minor pieces, not super active, and 2 not super active rooks. Bishop e6, okay. This is good. Okay, this is a good move. Okay. Yep, this is a good move. This is a good move. Well, I wanted to do something crazy, but it's probably not working. Yeah, I don't want to risk. Takes, takes, takes. You take. No, this is very risky. This is very risky. Unfortunately, this pawn is now hanging. 95 is a good move. Okay, how to protect it? Oh, how to find... Oh, okay, I found something. I found something. Maybe I can play... Maybe I can play here to protect my pawn this way. In fact, I was thinking about one idea, but I will not tell you right now because I still keep it. You know, I'm still thinking about it. Maybe I will play this idea. Rook goes to e8. Okay. Bishop takes h3. Okay. Takes, takes, or I can maybe go here. Let me calculate. Takes, 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 takes. Or I go here. You take, I take, you take, I take, or you take, I take, you take. Take here, takes, takes, takes. Probably no difference because I still, in both cases, if I play here or if I play here, in both cases I will sacrifice knight and rook for a queen. So let's go here, check and take. So what do we have right now? I have queen and minor piece for 2 rooks. Should be enough. More than enough. Oh, I take your rook with check now. I give one more check. And I give checkmate. Thank you for the game. GG. You see, this is not a very good idea to exchange 2 minor pieces for a rook, even if it is rook and a pawn. So, by the way, we have ad right now, ad break. Maybe we can wait 10 seconds. It was an honor playing you. Thank you very much. Thank you for sending you the challenge. I'm not sure if it is a break right now, ad break. Yeah, I think end break ended. Okay, so what I want to say that to exchange 2 minor pieces for a rook, even for a rook and a pawn, in the beginning of the game, it's not good. In general, two minor pieces are stronger than one rook. But, you know, depending on the position, the situation can be opposite. But in the beginning of the game, to take one of two is a mistake, okay? At least what you can do right now when my king is, well, not on g1, not on h2, not very safe, at least you can try to be more active right now and play f5, for example, to try to open the f-file castle. Then you take on e4, or if your opponent takes on e4, you take, you develop the piece, then you castle. Let's say I go something here, you castle, you create some threat. At least you know you have some kind of activity. But you give check, you know, check is check is just check, you know. It's easy to there are different ways to protect from check: to block, to protect my king, to move away, to capture the attacking piece. I just move away, I go back, and I have no problems. You castle, knight d5, you move back, I play d4. At least again, maybe you can try to play f5. You need to be active, and you need to find, you need to try to fight for some activity, yes, for some, you need to get something, you know, in for that, for these two pieces. But, well, also this was d5 was a mistake, because you just losing the pawn, takes, and as you can see, I have a lot of minor pieces. All minor pieces are still on the board, and well, just improve these pieces slowly, making probably also there were a couple of maybe inaccuracies from my side, like I didn't see that knight d5, knight e5 can be played. I think bishop e4 was my inaccuracy. So still position is better for me, and then the final tactic, knight f6, winning the queen. Thank you for the game. Okay guys, I think that I'm going to accept my last challenge for tonight, and thank you, and let's go. By the way, students, if you're watching the stream, Dina, I guess, has just started her weekly live game reviews session masterclass. So if you want to join it, please go to our school, click on the link, and join the class. Mm-hmm. Sorry. I closed our school. P6. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Uh-oh. Are you sure? The whole rook. It was hanging on a6. Take. Queen a4, queen a4 check, queen takes c4 was also possible. But my knight on c4 is active. Maybe I can go here. Maybe I can go here. Bishop is blocked. No castle, no rook. Queen side is so weak. And I just want to exchange queens right now. Okay, I'll castle. Maybe actually a little inaccuracy. Not even a little, maybe I played this move too fast. However, no, it's actually fine. I'm actually safe. Okay, so bishop g5. Okay, let's first finish the game and then I will tell you why I was afraid that I made a mistake, but no, I'm fine. Or maybe I can tell you immediately. I was afraid of bishop e6. I saw that bishop e6 attacking like two knights, right? This one. And if bishop takes e7, if knight takes e7, bishop takes c4, attacking my rook on f1. But then I have this intermediate check, and then I just move my rook. So knight b8. Actually, when you played g5, I saw that you played h5 and I played h3. Okay, you resigned. Thank you for the game. Thank you for the game. Yeah. You know, this is a little bit yeah, GG. This is a little bit probably passive way of playing. I mean, this d6 move, safe, but you can push d5 and it will be more aggressive, more, you know, dangerous. Not dangerous, but for me, because you are first, fighting for space, fighting for center. d6 is you know, not dangerous for me at all. I'm also preparing for this d4 push. a6 is super slow. a6 in this position I think makes no sense at all. Remember, right, that we need to castle, we need to develop our minor pieces, castle in time, be a little bit more active. Yeah, especially a6 at this moment I think makes no sense. Yeah, like g6, d5, e4 right now possible, but a6. Okay, now then you push. I'm not even sure that you calculated. Did you calculate what you're going to do after knight d2 and when I start attacking your pawn on e4? Okay, so d5 is not an option because I'll just take it. If knight takes, I will take this pawn with one of my knights. You need to protect it with your bishop first. It was possible for me to play queen c2, attack it one more time and make you play queen e7 probably, but it actually happened later, and by playing queen e7 you block your bishop so you cannot develop, you know. So yeah, late opening, slow opening, b4, now b6 makes also no sense, wasting too much time on this little moves. I was so focused on B, C, D pawns, miss the other parts. Yes, yeah. A6, B6. Scary. But okay, you know, the more pawns you push, the more problems you create sometimes, because when your pawns, you know, are like this, right? It's how many moves I need to make with my pawns to attack your pawns. When you push one of your pawns like this, you create a little target, right? So, and now I want to push b5 to put pressure on your pawn on a6. But you also push b6, now you create one more target, like now I want to play maybe b5 pressure on this pawn, or maybe c5 to attack here. Okay, I will calculate all this. So at least you know when your pawn on b7, maybe if I push b5 you will just probably move back, or you maybe move here to put pressure on this pawn, or maybe you will even play here. I'll take, and it's fine. If I don't take, then maybe you will push a5 and you will close this queen side. But by playing a6, b6, these are only good for me, not for you. Now I'm attacking pawn on c2, on e4. By playing queen c2 you have to protect it by playing here, so now no castle, no development on the king side. Now you're just only protecting this pawn on e4, and I start attacking your queen side. I don't even want to waste my time for castle, because my king is safe. Okay, I'm more interested in moves like this. b5, computer doesn't really like my move, suggesting some other ideas, but it worked. c5 and, well, okay, of course rook needs to move back, and then I'll take one of your pawns, and look at your queen side, right? So many weak squares, weak pawns, overextended backward pawn, isolated pawn, right? Isolated, backward, overextended, bad bishop, no castle. So because of wasting too much time in the opening, I think. So thank you very much, thank you for the game. Okay guys, this was the last game. I think that Dina right now has her masterclass, has her weekly live game reviews, so you can join it. Hello, I'm well, I'm good, thank you, how are you? So unfortunately I cannot give rate to another channel, I don't have such a option here. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching the stream. Thank you for thanks for, I don't know, thank you for everything. And the students, thank you very much for sending your challenges. Wishing you a pleasant rest of this weekend and see you next time, next week. Bye.